I'm back. It's your girl Quencie, host and founder of Studio Q. Huge Whitney Houston fan. I'm the one who runs this page. This is my third live on Instagram because for whatever reason, Instagram is not allowing me to connect with the people. So if you want to join, please do so. I'm sorry. It's not. So we're going to get back to this Whitney Love Fest. I'll be on here for probably from 45 minutes to, no, I'm not going to the gala. Hi.
Hi, Quencie.
Hello.
How are you?
Listen, tell me your name, where you calling from,
Yeah, because
for the people.
I'm going to have to make it quick because Instagram tripping today.
I know, right?
My name is Robert.
Hi,
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hi, Robert.
And it's Nippy's 61st birthday. Our girl is 60. We ain't going to say was. Because like everybody was saying, she's still here with us.
Thank
Spiritually.
you.
We're not going to say was. It is her 61st birthday.
I love that, Robert.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nippy. We love you, girl. We love you. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. One thing I loved about this Leo of ours, Whitney was such a real person.
Yeah.
She always kept it real. She told you how she felt. You know how you took it. That was on you.
Mm-hmm.
But she never sugarcoated it. And that's what I call real love.
Yeah.
Because, you're not supposed to sugarcoat stuff with people you love. No, you got to give them the raw. You got to give them the real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I loved about her is she was so real and so raw. And one of my favorite interview moments with her was when I forgot what show she was on, but it was after My Love Is Your Love had came out, and she was on TV and Wyclef joined in on the phone.
Are you talking about when he was talking about going to the bathroom? I'm like, let me stop him before he drop it.
Yes, because like she said, I can't believe he just said that. He's so real. And that's all Nippy wanted. She wanted to be real. Mm-hmm. She wanted everybody to remember her as Whitney Elizabeth Nippy Houston, not just Whitney Houston, not just her stage persona. Mm-hmm. She wanted everyone to remember her as who she was. Yeah. She was a real person. Mm-hmm. So, with that being, I can't stay up here long because I'm driving. Yeah. But I just want to say I love and appreciate everything you're doing with your page, because I come on here and I see some videos that I've never seen before. I said, "Oh, Whitney. Oh, okay," and I laughed because that was her. Mm-hmm. And so I really appreciate and I'm proud of everything that you're doing with your page. Aww. Even though you're older than me, you're older than me you got me by a few decades. I'm only 25.
But look, we're connected by Whitney.
Right. Exactly.
We cousins. We cousins.
We're cousins.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And bam, because I want this one. I like this one. The greatest love of all is inside of me.
Robert, can you believe I was yelling at her like that?
Good, because I would have did the same thing. Because bam, I want this one.
Look, I don't know nothing about this new album.
Right.
We're going back to the vinyl.
We're going back to the slick back honey.
What I love is she just embraced my energy,
And she did because and I mean Nippy was just sitting there like
where they get this girl from?
Right. But that's what she loved it.
Yeah.
She loved it and she loved you.
Oh, thank you.
Like the time when you said that she called you. She called you back. And you wasn't at the phone. And your sister, and she was like, "Who is this?" She was like, "It's Whitney." And she said, "Stop playing on this phone." And Whitney couldn't do nothing but laugh. I love that because it just shows how much of a real person she was.
Yeah.
And we will always love her for that. We will always love for everything that she just did and just the person she was.
Mm-hmm.
She was a good person, you know, besides what the media tried to make her out to be.
Preach.
And all of that other stuff. She was so real and she was so wise.
Mm-hmm.
And she was Whitney Houston. And can't nobody take that from her. And I just love that she was so real.
Yes.
I love that.
And we got to experience her. And
Mm-hmm.
she left everything for us to watch over and
Mm-hmm.
over
And
and
over and
over
over
again.
and over. Because my favorite, like a lot of people might have their favorite, my favorite pick was the Welcome Home Heroes concert.
Excellent choice, sir.
Yes.
Excellent choice.
Because the
That,
vocals were
listen,
vocaling.
say it again for the
The
people in the
vocals
back.
was vocaling.
Come on.
Because
Beth Sussman, who plays the piano for her, I interviewed her and she said that she felt that that night was one of her best vocal performances. Not just her, the band, the everything, like just
the
everything.
background.
The everything was just so perfect. And Beth has played with Sissy. If Whitney got Beth from Sissy.
So Whitney stole Beth from Sissy.
Yeah, she said, we're gonna have to come on over here. I'm gonna have to take you from Mama.
I'm gonna take you from Mom. Mommy, I'm gonna have to take her. I'm gonna have to take her. It's gonna be okay though. I'll send her back, but it's gonna be after this tour. Well, how long is the tour? It's about a good 8 years.
Right. But what I'm saying is, your pick is Beth Sussman's pick, and Beth Sussman has been around the world and with Whitney. So you got a great pick because she's the one got the ears too, because she's playing.
Right, and she was there. So
and she was there, and she was there for the mama.
Right. The sound that produced the voice.
Thank you. That's why when I met Sissy, I was like, "Oh, I'm about to get up on here. I'm gonna do this picture right here because you gave birth to the voice.
You gave birth to the voice. You pushed her out, baby. That's all
I'm
you.
I'm about to get this photograph.
I'm telling you, this photo. I'm finna see this one, baby.
Because Sissy was like, listen, you know them black mothers in if you don't get off my whatever. But she smiled for the camera. That's all I cared about.
She was smiling, but in the back of her head, she was like, "Get off my bunion."
Yes. Like, are you on my cane? Listen, her and Dion didn't want to be studying me. But
baby,
they don't know.
Baby Dion.
But listen. I grew up with women like them. They don't scare me.
Not at all. Not at all. Because I grew up with women like them too. They do not scare me at all.
You gonna listen. You gonna get this love. You gonna get this love.
I'm telling you, you gonna get all this love.
Yes.
You finna catch all of this love. I don't care what you could be mad at me later.
Listen, Robert, when I tell you, you done made me smile today. I appreciate you, sir, coming on.
Yes, ma'am.
2 decades behind me, loving the same person I love.
Of course, because Whitney is a decade ahead of you. a decade in a year.
Yeah. It is. I love it.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to leave
so
y'all with what is I can't sing. I'm just let y'all know right now. But
it's all good. I only want people to sing who want to sing. I ain't trying to pull nobody's leg.
Now, I love gospel Whitney. That's my Whitney. I love gospel Whitney. So my favorite song is "I Go to the Rock" with her in the Georgia Mass Choir.
Yes.
When she said, "Nah, I done forgot the doggone lyrics."
Listen, you and me both, because I don't. That's the only reason I never sang with Whitney is because I didn't know the damn words. Whitney like sing this. I'm like, oh wait, okay, wait. Anybody got a lyric sheet?
Right, you got you got the lyric sheet behind your back, don't you? Yeah. Let me
I was like, I was like, they ain't about to take my fan card. So I'm not gonna sing. I'm gonna just act like I'm scared. No, I wasn't scared. Baby, I didn't know the damn lyrics.
I forgot the damn lyrics. That's why I'm not singing.
Listen, I didn't sing with everybody who never asked me to. Okay.
I'm telling you, because if she was here right now and I was like, "Nippy, I just want to sing for you," she'd be like, "Okay." I'd be like,
right.
I thought you said you was gonna say I am. Just give me one.
Like, come on, sing, do the rest of it. So we get the choreography to "I'm Your Baby Tonight" because That's what I could remember. And then I was like, how she know? I forgot she was Whitney. I was like, girl,
How
we
you
got
know
the
this?
same stuff. We know the same choreography. Then I was like, because it was her choreography. God dang it.
That didn't see. Of course, you gonna remember her own choreography.
Well, okay, Robert, I got to move it along.
All right.
I don't know how to drop you. I don't know how to drop you though.
I got it.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Come on. We got King next up. King. Hey, you guys. Hey, King.
Hello. Can I just? I look kind of rough right now.
You do not. You do not. You do not. You look
Can
beautiful.
I just say, first off, I love what you're doing for Whitney. I love that you're, I just love how you just, keep, lifting her up, her legacy. I just love you for that. I'll follow your page. No, I think the first time I made your page, the first time you made your page, I was like, okay, I gotta follow her because she is representing. She is showing the real queen who done it before everyone.
Aww.
But I just want to say, of course, I'm wearing my Whitney.
Yes. Happy birthday. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Keelan Jacoby Parham, and I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas, but I live in Texas. Okay. One of my favorite songs from Whitney was "This Is the Retake of My Life." I was his falling for the night. I don't know the other lyrics.
Like me, I don't know the words either, but I know the song.
Yeah. Another favorite song I like was, and this is a song my mom used to sing me when I was growing up, when I was born. It was, as the years pass us by, we stare each other through the eyes, and no matter what people say, I'll be waiting for you on the judgment day. That part right there, me and my mom love Whitney Houston. Like, we love her down. And you probably don't know this, but I don't sing no more, but I think I may get back into it. But growing up, my mom told me, either sing or get choked whooped. You either gonna sing. Look, trust me, I grew up in a Southern home.
Yeah.
After school, we couldn't do nothing. It was after school, change, you get ready for church, and we wanted to go sing and praise the Lord. That's how my mom was. If we didn't want to sing, we would get whoopings.
Wow.
So yes, I love you. I'm actually, I don't know if I'm going to wear this one or the other. I don't know if I'm going to wear this one or the other one, but I'm actually going to go celebrate Whitney at a club.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So I gotta get ready, do something with this hair and everything. But I just want to say I love you. I love watching your page. I will continue to watch your page. And everyone that's in here, let's keep on saluting the queen.
Amen.
Let's salute the queen for everything she's done. I love you, Whitney. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. But let's salute the queen and always remember her. She may not be with us, even though she is with us in our heart.
Oh, she with us. She with us. She didn't hurt you. She said, now next time remember my lyrics, okay?
That part. Another thing I also want to tell you. Yeah. Another thing I also want to tell you is I'm actually majoring in journalism. Because I really believe growing up, I really do want my own talk show. So that's why I'm majoring in journalism. So yeah, you may see more of me.
Listen, I interview people.
That girl, that's what I'm trying to do.
But listen, do it now while you're in school. Do it now. Do it now. This is a whole different world. Yeah. I want you to have your own channel now.
Yeah.
Don't wait for the degree.
I'm gonna go, but one thing I will say, another favorite song I like was "Kick Off My Shoes and Relax My Feet." Give a country to get to eat. Just one of those days when you can feel so high. So high. Yes, I'm gonna leave on that. I love you. I love for what you do. I'm gonna always support you on your page. I just love what you're doing, but keeping her alive and keeping her and her daughter alive.
Amen.
Amen. I'm gonna let you go. Have a nice day. How about
you too? Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out, sir. Because I could have problems all day.
Look, God bless you and take care.
God bless you too, and have fun tonight.
I will. I'm about to go right now.
Whitney gonna be there.
So she is in the spirit. She will.
Whitney is going to be there. You have to X out. I don't know. I do not know how. So listen, you guys, hold on for one. I have to send a text because, all right, let's see. We got two more. Philip White, Marcone, is it Marcone Hamilton, and Incredible. Come on, Instagram. You've been doing good for two people. I don't know what's going on Instagram. What's up, Taylor? Shantae said, we love you, Nippy. JW Kepler, hello back to you. Oh, goodness. Come on, you guys. Instagram has been off the chain today in a bad way. Okay, let's go to Philip White. Let's see if your Wi-Fi is working with Instagram. Marshawn. Okay, thank you so much, Marshawn. I think is that you, Marshawn?
Quencie, oh my God.
Instagram was nice to us. Yes. Oh, I didn't look.
Yes.
I didn't add both of y'all. So y'all gonna have to
Hi.
let one go. Ah!
Okay.
Hello, Marshawn was first.
Ladies
So
Oh my
first.
goodness. Okay,
Ladies
you
Marshawn,
can
first.
tell us.
go.
Okay, you mute up while he talks.
Okay.
Marshawn, tell us where you're from and where your name, where you're from, and your favorite Whitney Houston era. Go ahead, Marshawn. Marshawn, can y'all hear me?
I
Oh
hear
yeah,
you.
go ahead, Marshawn. It's on you. Can you hear me, Marshawn? You can hear me? Can you hear me, Marshawn? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Marshawn? I don't think he can hear me. Oh, it's somebody. What's your name?
I'm Philip.
Say that again.
I'm Philip. Philip.
Philip.
Yes.
You know what? I'm looking at you calling you Marshawn and you're
And
Philip.
I was
You like, that ain't my damn name.
I'm Philip. I'm Philip. All
Philip.
right.
Philip,
Hey.
I am so
It's
sorry. I was
okay.
looking in the chat and let's start over.
It's
Philip,
okay.
where you calling from? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Philip White, and I'm just glad to finally talk to you for real. Like, this is awesome. Yeah.
Hey, tell me how
Yeah.
much you love Whitney.
Oh, I love
Because
her.
you know
Yeah.
today's her birthday.
Today is her birthday. I love her so much. Listen, I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee. I thought about a story. I never got to meet her like you, but I'm around the Winans family a lot. So, yeah, check this story out. So, CC Winans was having an Always Sisters conference, which has girls and boys that come around the city for a conference. And so, surprise guess who it was? Whitney Houston. But nobody knew that, right?
Yeah.
So I see the silhouette of a person coming down the hallway because I'm sitting down there on the floor, like behind Angie and Debbie Winans, right? So
come on, you sitting with the family.
yeah,
Come on, Philip.
I was, yes, praise God. So all right, but you don't know that she coming, right? So you're like, who is that looking like Whitney? So she had her hair pulled up in a big ponytail, almost like dance with somebody,
What?
and the hair coming down, right? So check it. So then she's holding somebody behind her too. It was Bobby Chris. So they came walking in, and then they passed me. I was like, yeah, I couldn't even believe it. So yeah, so that's not it, right? So then, the Winans family, they get up on the stage singing. Pastor Donovan Clark gets up singing, and then they ask Debbie Winans and Angie to come up. But then Angie Winans turns around to Whitney and say, "You coming?" And then Whitney just took off running and ran up on stage. She ended up singing "Count on Me" with CeCe. Yeah, all the BB and CeCe Winans songs, and like a little medley thing. You didn't even know you was gonna get that. So yeah, that's my
See, that's true friendship. That's true
yeah.
friendship. That's true friendship.
Yeah.
Whitney didn't care nothing about how big she was. She's gonna go
Mm-mm.
sing with her friends.
Yeah, yeah. And one more story real quick.
Yeah.
So I end up meeting Bobby Brown. And I'll tell you about that story real quick and then I'll be done. I I asked him for a picture. Now y'all know Bobby, he don't be bothered, he don't want to be bothered. But I said, hey, can I get a picture? And he just looked at me. And then he's like, yeah. But it felt like Whitney was like, take a picture with him. Oh, he's a fan of mine. So it was cool, I posted it. That's my moment,
Yeah,
so I just wanted to share
love
that.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. So wait, are you in with the Winans? Are you just went to a concert where the Winans was at?
I don't want to toot my horn on the ground, but I
You know I'm gonna ask. Listen.
I was putting it like this. I have a few songs that I put out actually that were written by Warren Winans.
Oh wow.
And the first lady of my church actually is Debbie Winans. So to answer your question, I would say I'm in. But
Philip, well, I'm gonna have to talk to you because I need some Angie and Debbie interviews for the Whitney page. I need some CC BB Winans interview for the Whitney page.
I can help you with Debbie, but I ain't gonna mess with CC too. I don't want to get on her nerves.
CC said, if y'all don't quit talking to me, okay? Don't y'all know I got stuff to... I've been in this business for 15 years. Instagram, what the heck? What the heaven? Because she's Christian.
I need your bravery though, Quencie. I love how you was with Whitney. Because see, I've been around the Winans and stuff. Look, I try not to bother folks, but Quencie, you was so bold with Whitney. You didn't care. You was like the best, the greatest of them all is inside.
Listen, that's because I had a little talk with Jesus before I went to the interview. And I said, God, if I'm going to be anybody, please let me be myself. Because if she's going to like me, I want her to like who I really am.
Yeah.
Now, y'all know I cried in the car.
I know you did. Now, look, when I came home from seeing Whitney passing by, I went to my sister's house and I just passed out on her steps. I said, I saw Whitney.
Philip, when I tell you didn't bright my day. And I'm so happy you brought some Winans into this because everybody knows how much Whitney Houston loved her some Winans, BB and CC, of course, and the whole family, whole family. So
that's
thank you for bringing their spirit up in here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because she did something on Angie and Debbie's Light of Love. She did something with them on that. And look, she was extra busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And took the time out. And this was like the 90s of the bodyguard years, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Somebody informed me, another fan was like, it was during that time. So she like, okay, let me come in and give y'all a few scenes in y'all video.
I mean, grace them real. I mean, I'm telling you.
Come on.
And her voice, and on the bridge of that song, everybody check out the bridge. Her voice is all over that.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Well, listen, she couldn't mute herself if she tried. No. Even if she hummed, we'd be like, listen to Whitney, did y'all hear that?
Well, that's a whole nother conversation. That lady couldn't dial that back. She was who she was, like you said, Quencie. She was her authentic self.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why we have so many beautiful stories of people who met her, who never met her, who never even knew she existed because they were born after she died. These people, we all feel the same. And I tell you this, as a man, and I love my family, the Winans family, but I tell you this, when her voice, Susman, I know you know who Susman is, right, Quencie? Yeah, one of her backup singers, right? Yeah, well, Ty talks about how, like, her voice, it goes out, and it comes back, and it like it hits you. That's true. And she sang Count on Me with CC. She did the first verse. And her voice, I'm sorry, y'all, it's like none other. The minute her voice let out, everybody just went crazy. Come on. Because you never felt nothing like that before. So she was amazing. And she had been moving, she had been moving people with that voice in that way since she was 12. Wow, isn't that something? Wow. Philip, wow, Quencie. You didn't bless the live today with some stories. We're going to have to talk again. Yes. I love you, Quencie. Inbox me. Inbox me. I don't follow anybody on this page, but inbox me so I can follow you on my other pages. Okay. And we can chit chat. At least I can get Angie or Debbie.
I will do my best.
And look, and then I'll work with them to get CC and BB.
Yeah.
I go up the steps.
See, now you know what to do, but we know you know what to do. See how she did that, y'all? She knows just what to do.
I ain't gonna get you messed over. You need to still be cool.
Yeah, right. Don't get me in trouble.
I won't. Look,
Hey,
I'll only press you on what you can do easy, okay?
don't have BB rolling his eyes at me.
Yes,
Okay?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
All right,
Thank you so
Quencie.
much. I don't know
You're
how
welcome.
to let you out.
I know. I'm gonna try. I
Just
might
find
not.
a neck somewhere.
I might not touch anything because I don't want to mess her up. So you might have to chill with me for a minute.
Look, listen. Don't worry about it. You good. Just fix your stuff. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We'll do.
All right.
All
Now,
right.
what's your name, young lady, and where are you calling from? And I already see the Whitney Houston shirt. Come on now.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. My name is Edwin McTavius. I'm originally from St. Thomas, but I live here in Baltimore, Maryland.
Nice. How old are you? Because you look 12. How old is you as a Whitney fan?
Honestly, I'm like 70, like from the beginning, you know. I love her so much. I have to tell my best friend that I'm sitting here talking to a Whitney Houston fan page. Like on my spam page, I have a whole reel, like a whole highlights just of her vocals. Like I just love her down so bad. Like she's the GOAT. I hate when people talk about her. Like I will jump on the internet and just like I will drag anybody about her because I just feel like we all have our own struggles and she had to have hers publicly. So I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like the jokes. I don't like what the new rappers are doing. I don't like it. But I will say the first time I heard a Whitney Houston song, and like "Save All My Love" and "I Will Always Love You," like the songs that like we'll always hear. I was watching Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, and
I know where you're going.
I love you. I was like 8 years old, 7, 8. I said, I'm like, what song is this? And been hooked ever since.
Look,
like,
Whitney made a classic off of a side chick song, right? And you're singing it at 8. I love it. Only Whitney Houston. Come on.
oh my goodness, I wanted to like it was a time I wanted to make like a petition so we could get the Welcome Home Heroes concert on HBO Max. Like I don't understand why it's not on there.
I think all of them should be on HBO Max. That one, she has 3. And Classic Whitney, she did 2 shows.
Yeah.
It should have the first show, the second show, the one in South Africa, and the Welcome Home Troops. We should be able to watch that all day, every day.
Exactly. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What the last movie made of her?
What did Whitney say? I don't think of her. I don't think. What did she say about when they tried to ask her about Mariah Carey? I don't think. So that's what I think of the last movie. I don't.
Nice. So we went and watched it. We wore matching with shirts, and we watched it back to back. Like watched.
Are you talking about the one on Netflix? I Want to Dance with Somebody. Yeah. Did you love it?
I liked it. I mean, I wish the girl would have looked like her a little bit more, but I liked it. And you were spot on.
Listen, I'm still waiting for the definitive Whitney something.
Yeah, we do. Her estate needs to like release her. I know she has some unreleased albums, some unreleased songs.
I know.
We need more.
I know. We need more. We need so much more.
I want to ask you something else.
Okay.
It was on YouTube such a long time ago, but like now I can't find it. It was a 1999 gospel medley, and she had one song. It was like, if we never pass this way again, just remember the times, unless we forget thee. Something like that. You don't know what song?
What? No! You put me on something new. Where is that?
I don't know what the name of the song is. Like, I'd be on YouTube all day trying to find the song, but it was a 1999 gospel medley. And
who was on stage with her?
I don't know. Like on YouTube, like it's just a picture of her.
Oh, okay. That could have been anywhere. Yeah. And gospel music, I ain't no telling what song it is, child. Like, I'm not a gospel. We should have kept Philip on here. He would have knew.
Yeah.
He all
Maybe
in the church. Philip, if you hear this, what song was that? So yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you if I couldn't listen. All I know is yes, Jesus loves me. All right.
yes, Jesus loves me. Oh, I'm so happy to meet you. And
Aww, I'm so happy to meet you too. I'm so happy that you have so much love for Whitney. Now, I know you're not 12, so how old are you? You look 12. You 23? Yeah, your audio keeps going in and out. Instagram is sucking on today, okay?
and yes, I just graduated college, so I know she would be so proud of that.
And so am I.
Thank you.
Yes. What's your degree in?
Medical laboratory science.
You better go, Black Girl Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Come
From Morgan
on.
State University.
Who?
From Morgan
What?
State University.
Not a HBCU
Yep.
too. Come on, Morgan State. Come on, Morgan State. Come on. Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations. You representing Whitney. You young. You graduated. Listen, we need you in the world, okay? Keep shining, okay? Keep shining. And thanks for coming on.
DM you. Because I have like some Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm everywhere, girl. But I'm not at For the Love of Whitney on Twitter. I'm at Studio QTV or at Quencie on Twitter.
At Quencie on Twitter.
Yeah,
okay, so I'm gonna find
spell it right now. If you spell it wrong, you're not gonna get me. Quencie.
Q what?
Quencie.
Okay.
I'm on there, girl.
Quencie.
There you go.
Okay.
At Quencie.
I'm gonna DM you because I have like some videos on Twitter also.
Okay.
They're like they're other people's videos, but maybe we could find a concert because I know you the plug. So
sound like you the plug right now, ma'am. Yeah, send it to me and we'll figure it out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, love you back and congratulations, okay?
Thank you so much.
Whitney would be proud.
Yo, thank you.
Now you're gonna have to drop because I don't know how to do it, girl.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Help me out.
Mm-hmm.
Marshawn.
Hello.
Oh, I finally got you.
Hi, Quencie. Hey.
Finally.
How you doing?
First of all, I didn't mess up your name. I'm calling you Markobian or Mark Cubic Zirconian. I don't know what the heck. And then I'm looking at Philip calling him you. Okay,
right, and I'm over here. I'm like, I don't see myself on it. I'm like, and then I'm like, she's like, I'm talking. I guess they can hear me. I'm like, I'm right here. I'm like,
so sorry.
It's okay.
But
it's
look,
okay.
You're here.
I'm here.
Man.
I made it. Wow. I just love the way you love Whitney and how you have kept her legacy. It's beautiful. The admiration you have for her. I just look at like Greatest Love of All sometime and I'm like, man, this girl just came on the scene and just changed the world. I mean, she just had it all. It was just natural. The class, the beauty, the voice, and just had a heart that was just amazing. She was a gift, And so I'll go through her catalog and I'm just like, man, I'm like, God, you showed off when you made this girl.
Listen, tell me a few songs that get you in your Whitney zone.
All at Once is one that I've been listening to recently because that's how I feel about her. I feel like she came and just swept us all off our feet all at once,
Ooh,
and it's
I
just
love that.
And that song, it just shows just a natural, just God-given gift, and all the work she put into it. Greatest Love of All, because I think it speaks to today. A lot of people, struggle with self-esteem and they don't have role models, and learning to love yourself. That's a beautiful message. And so that's one. I mean, I love, you asked about Whitney era, so I was thinking I love I love all of it. I love when she first came out, all the way up into Preacher's Wife. I just think everything is just, I mean, I remember being a kid and singing all the church songs, in the Preacher's Wife soundtrack.
Yes.
And on her birthday, I have to say everything she touched. If you look at the stats, it says like The Bodyguard was the highest selling movie soundtrack, and it says that The Preacher's Wife was the highest selling gospel music soundtrack. It's just like,
listen, Marshawn, of all time,
yes,
of all time, she's one of the only Black artists who has 3 diamond records.
Wow.
Michael ain't even in there.
Wow.
Diamond, Black, female, but she transcends race. She transcends gender. She transcends music, because we seen Whitney sing with Pavarotti. We saw her sing on Cinderella. Them two different genres.
Yes. I have to say, I love CeCe Winans too, and I love how she's honored her memory. And she said Whitney could stand on any stage pretty much and rise to the top, whether it was from opera to pop to R&B. She had it all,
And CeCe Winans' voice is one of the, Whitney could make any duet great, right? But CeCe Winans' voice really complemented Whitney's. Their tones are so similar, you know.
I love CeCe is one of my favorite. I love CeCe. I consider her like my mom. If she ever sees this, CeCe, you're like my mom in worship. I love you. I just saw you in Buffalo, New York. You came to Darien Lake Kingdom Bound, by the way. I love you. But yes, I agree with you. Her tone and the Winans family, it's just her tone is just so clear, so pure, so distinct. It's just like it's clear as CeCe, And yeah, I love CeCe and how she paints the portrait in worship, and how Whitney, our Whitney loved God, and that was such an inspiration to her, because I think they were definitely an inspiration to her in her relationship with God. So all that is just it's inspiring because it was genuine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love one of CeCe's stories about Whitney, how Whitney came and laid on the bed and they prayed. They prayed together.
Yeah. She said, because I watched the Generations, so she said, she was praying in her study or something, and she was on the floor praying. And she said she looked up and she said Whitney was there next to her. And she's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What are you doing here?" And she said, but she was like, she was praying, praying with me, and it just, it's just like, wow. It just shows again that Whitney always gave God honor whenever she got an award or anything. She always loved God. That never ever changed, and it's just awesome to see how their connection and how they had love for one another. Like I know CeCe said Whitney opened up so many doors for people too. That's something we never can forget. I'm with the other girl. I hate when I hear people talking about the negativity, because everybody has problems, and when you have a gift on that magnitude, you don't understand the kind of things that people experience. And I just think that her light definitely outweighs anything negative, and what she gave us, we need to honor and respect it. So I just want to I wanted to say that because it's so much good, and there's no one, in my opinion, that really has come has come close to what she established.
Yeah, they're not supposed to, because there was only there was only one. Like God gave us, He didn't give us Whitney just for this generation. He gave her for many generations to come.
Yes. Yes. So I do want to I know this is I want to sing happy birthday.
Yes. Come on with the birthday love. Okay. Let me mute up.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Whitney. Happy birthday to you.
You better
Happy
come
birthday.
On and sing. You better sign up for the choir.
Yes. Thank you.
Whitney love.
Thank you
so much for that. Your words were beautiful. Bringing her lovely friend CeCe Winans into the fold. Like, Whitney didn't do nothing but love them dang Winans. Okay.
Yes. I always say to myself, I said that Whitney Houston and Donnie McClurkin were like the 10th, the 11th, 12th one. As I said, they put themselves right in that family. Whitney was like, "I'm y'all sister." Donnie was like, "I'm y'all brother," and they was like, "Come on."
Yes, I love Donnie McClurkin. Donnie shared a story about seeing Whitney in the airport and how she grabbed his face. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all listen. I told y'all, I'm not somebody who just wear T-shirts and post videos. I'm a real fan. Oh, your audio went off. Say that again. Your audio was off.
I said yes, I am. I am too. I look at her as she's a pillar, a roadmap, a person that set the standard of in excellence in a lot of ways. From just a presentation, the way she spoke. It was just everything. People. I hear people talk. Talking about what made her so great. It was just everything about her was unique. Even if you listen to her diction when she sings, the way she talked, the way she said words, I'm just like, man, this girl is amazing. Like, it just she just had it,
Yeah, and then she had the nerve to be generous,
Right.
beautiful, kind, and funny.
Right. Yes. I'll say. I remember the story that she told BB Winans told at her funeral about how she told them this is when I think her single I Want to Dance with Somebody is out. So she's at the height of her career, and she said, "I'm going on tour with y'all." And he said, basically she decided she was going to come on tour, BB and CC, and sing background. And she was like, I got the outfits. I got BB, you gonna wear cream. The background singers, I got the outfits made.
They all color coordinated.
Yeah. And she was like, "Cause we gonna do this. We gonna do this."
Look, why she's number one on the charts everywhere around the world. She gonna start a group.
Right. And I think that just shows you who she really was.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fake thing, and her mom even said she would give and give anything that she could do to help anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And all the people, it's interesting. You can't think of any other person that I know that of an artist that is at that caliber. If you look at like just the different artists that talk about her, and most of them are like in tears. I've seen the videos of Kelly Price. I've seen the videos of Kelly Rowland, videos of Celine Dion, the videos of all of those, a lot of pop, Brandy, of course, all these people talk about her. And so that just shows you not everybody not just saying that, it was something special about this girl, this woman, this queen that, the world needed to see. So, I'm an inspiring singer myself, and I want to put some music out, and I want to honor Whitney.
Well, listen, if you do any Whitney stuff, send it to me, and I'll put it in my stories. Okay, I'll highlight you.
You're so sweet, Quincy. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, send it to me. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you. Drop yourself, Moshai.
Drop. Oh, okay, I got you.
Because I don't know how to do it. All right. We got you're on.
My God.
Listen, you can't be calling me in the middle of talking to 20,000 people. What is wrong with you?
I
was like, ma'am.
I know.
Ma'am.
I was like, I know she talks to a lot of people, but I can't get
you know
in.
What? You need to readjust because all I see is half of your face.
How do I do it? See, my daughter's not.
There you go.
Is that better?
It was better. Now we see the flow or the ceiling. I don't know which one it is.
Is that better?
That's better. Okay. Yeah. We got to see all the blue hair.
I was rushing from work to get here.
I'm going live. I'm going live 2 more times though. It's all good.
Okay.
You was acting like this the only live of the day.
I did.
I've been live 3 times already because Instagram has been messing up. But go ahead.
You know what happened last night? I watched all of your. I was up all last night and I had to go to work. I was up. I was watching her hairdresser and you. That was so fabulous.
So listen, go ahead. You promote my Patreon. Promote the Whitney Patreon. She became a member yesterday. Please talk about it because people don't really know.
Gosh, it's so much. It's so wonderful. And I was like, oh my God, it's 3:30.
I told you.
I gotta be at work in the morning, but I didn't care. And then I'm at work. I'm like looking at my clock because I had already requested to get here. And then I get on my thing and my my computer was not working. The darn mouse stopped working, so I'm on my phone.
This is Mimi, everybody. Introduce yourself, Mimi.
Hi, my name is me. Well, my name is Michelle, but they call me Mimi because a lot of people can't pronounce my name. Um, I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Uh, I'm a Whitney fan. I've met her. I have stories.
Come on.
I don't know what else to
Well,
say.
listen, first of all, talk about what you discovered on my Patreon that you thought was great, and then let's lead into the first time you met Whitney.
Okay. Well, the interview with her hairdresser, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was watching. I watched the whole thing, and then I was just like, oh my God! Like so much information. She's so wonderful. Like I could just see her and Whitney together. Like and your energy. Like oh, I love it. I was
Oh,
like, I hear you on the phone, but then I saw you on your page, and I'm like, she really is like that. Like like I'm like,
like what?
your energy, you're positive. I'm like, that's nothing but God. Like, and God led me to you. You know why? And so that on your Patreon, and then I saw where the what is it? The medium you were
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
visit.
yeah. I told you, yeah.
I turned it off because
Oh Lord.
I was like, okay, this is gonna get good, and I got to go to sleep. And when she started talking about um she see them in a hallway and then they would talk to her and I was like, oh shoot, I don't want nobody come talking to me.
Guys, she's talking about the interview I did with LA Rocker
Rocker.
on my on
Her
my
picture.
Patreon. There is so many great live videos of when I
So
was in New
many.
Jersey last year,
Pictures.
interviews of people who love Whitney Houston. My documentary For the Love of Whitney is free. You don't have to pay to
You're
watch
so
that. It's
wonderful.
free. So you guys, it's there. I just haven't promoted it in the way that,
You need to.
I know, but I got several other things I do, so
Yeah.
it's so hard. I mean, it's coming,
Well, when
coming. But
I saw that, I was just like, okay. And then all night, I'm laying in my bed. I'm like, oh, nobody's watching. Because how she said they're watching her, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. So when I'm done with this, I'm gonna finish it.
yeah,
But that your page, they need to go on. I'm gonna promote it for sure when I get some time on my pages and my friends and people that I know that love
listen, I'm
Whitney.
just glad you enjoyed it. That's all.
I really do.
That you found, like, as a fan, as a super fan, that you found stuff that was quality that
Yes.
connected you more to Whitney.
And I just got on yesterday. I just got on. I'm so excited. It's so much
It's
to go
so
through.
much.
Yeah. And it's not just Whitney. You have like other celebrities that you interviewed. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Wow. Girl, it wasn't enough time last night. And I was like,
I
dang, I
know.
wish that
It's
was
all,
off.
I'm just glad you found your way there, child. I'm just glad you
Yes.
found your way there. So tell the fans how you met Whitney and how, like, your job for your son and other young actors. Okay, she has a really wonderful story, guys. Go ahead.
Okay. My son is a child star. He played on the TV show Malcolm in the Middle. He played the little boy in the wheelchair that wheezes with the thick glasses. Okay. Like so we go to all the award shows and everything. And I can't even really remember which award show. I think it was the Image Awards. Anyways, and that day I wasn't feeling well either, and so we were at the award show, and I went to the bathroom because I was not feeling well, and then I was washing my hands, and then I didn't see her come in. All I did, I'm washing my hands, and I was thinking like, oh my God, I gotta be here, but I want to go home, but I gotta be here, washing my hands. And all of a sudden I see her coming out of the stall. And I was like, and then why I was just like, okay, girl, just wash your hands and just, so I was just washing and I just like, I was almost done washing my hands, but I started over because I didn't want to leave. So I'm like, so I turned the water back on and then she was over there and she started washing her hands. So she goes, your boy's that little boy that's on that show, huh? And I looked, I was like, oh my God, he's talking to me. He's talking to me. Like, okay. And then so but I didn't do that, right? I just was like, oh, yeah, that's my son's name's Craig. And she said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, he's not really in a wheelchair. She goes, girl, I can see that. Like, that's how she does it, right? And then I was like, ooh. And then we both started laughing together. And I thought, oh, wow, okay, like, this is cool. And then I thought to myself, okay, this is my one and only chance. I got to say something. And I was sitting there and I was like, hey, I said, like, I go, so we should hang out. We should, hang out and do something and like that. And I'm thinking she's going to be like, girl. But she looked at me. I mean, I could just remember her face. And she looked at me. She goes, I like that. And I was like, really? And she's like, yes, okay. And I was like, well, let's. Back then, you don't do phones; you exchange numbers. So I was like, let me get a napkin.
Yeah.
And then I put my number down, and then she was like, and then she put her number down. And we was talking a little bit about the show, and I was telling her I'm not feeling well, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's too bad. And I was like, wow. And then I pictured. I don't know if I didn't ask because I didn't want her to think I was a fan, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which I really was. I mean, but I didn't want her to know at that time.
Right.
She found out later that I was, but so we exchanged, and I said, and I knew, I said, okay, so do I call you? Can I call you? And she goes, oh no, honey, I'll call you. And when she said that, my heart just dropped because I'm like, that's what they always say, like, I'll call you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. And then we left, and I went back and sat down, and I told my son everything. He was like, really? And I was like, yeah. He was like, whoa. And my son was having a good time. He was running around with Tyrese, everybody. I had to find him. I was like, okay, I'm just going to sit down. So that's how I met her. And then Monday happened, Tuesday, no call, no call, no call. And then Wednesday, my phone rang, and I was like, it's a number. And I was like, okay. And I called her. I answered. And she goes, hey, it's Whitney. And I was like, Whitney Houston? I was like, she goes, I met you in the bathroom. Now you know how she talks. I met you in the bathroom. I was like, yeah, I know you did. Okay. And so, because for me, it's like I was trying to be proper, like, but she was like, yeah, I met you in that bathroom. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. She was so funny, like you said,
Yes.
and so we talked, and so we met. So she said, "I'm going to be in LA. I'll call you, and then like we can meet." And I was like Santa Monica Pier. She said, "Yeah." So we met there, and we talked, and then I just was like, she goes, "Okay, first of all, you cannot be like acting nervous because I'm with her at the pier,
Yeah.
And I was like, I know, I'm not. She goes, okay, so you can't be doing that. And I was like, okay. So then I was like, I'm fine. I said, I just couldn't believe, I can't believe we were meeting like you said. And she goes, I'm a girl of my word. I told you, So
I love it.
we talked, and we met like 3 other times, separate times. We did a lot of other things, and like I said, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And
That's what I want. That's what I want you to share because people have not gotten a chance to meet her. They've not gotten a chance to go to her concerts. So can you speak to the kind of person that you took her to be in the time that you got to be in her presence?
Yes. She's very sweet. She's a down to earth person. When you meet her, it's like, okay, we're nervous. But then after you got to start talking with, because like I said, I'm being proper. I'm trying to be proper.
Whitney said, I'm from Jersey, girl.
Yeah. She's like, I was like, okay, okay. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, so let's do this. So, she's down to earth, she's on, and it's like, you hear people say that, but when you meet her, you'd be like, whoa, and the things we talked about, you wouldn't even think that some of the things she wanted to do. And when we talked about that, we did a couple of things that she wanted to do. And, my son met her, and she was like, you are a really good little actor. That's what she told him. And he was like, thank you. And then she was like, and she was like, you in that wheelchair all day? And he was like, I know. So they talked a little bit, and then he left. And so, again, about her, okay. If you guys notice, everyone that you see her in, even in the videos, like a girlfriend, that's all. It's like she wanted a friend all the time. And I don't know what that was from, but when you do meet her, then you feel like that she's giving you all her attention, and you can't believe it. That's how I was. I can't believe it. I kept thinking, were they punking me? Who is punking me? Like, are they gonna come out and be like, she's one of her, But other people is like, you would be like, she's so down to earth, and she's talk about everything. And like I said, she girlfriend. Everyone, you would feel like you're her girlfriend, like, and that's all she wanted. Because when I told you, she was like, I like that. I didn't think she'd say that. I thought she was like, well, I don't have time. I mean, because then there was the other side of Whitney, like you said, the jersey, and then with the other things. But this time I got Whitney, and I got Nippy, and I got, and she was like, I like that. I was shocked.
Yeah.
So that's what I remember that a lot when I very first met her, that I like that. And I was like, okay, let's change numbers. And so
Somebody said, because I don't think Whitney Houston knew she was Whitney Houston.
you, she loved her name, Whitney Houston. Of course, she loved her name, but it really kind of irritated her because then Whitney Houston is the star. Mm-hmm. Nippy, when you call her Nippy, then she's calm. And then she can be herself. But to her, it's like, hey, Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston, Whitney Houston. It's like stars, lights, sing, rehearsal, But when you, hey, Nippy, and she's like, hey, what? Like that. She always had her shades on a lot out. And I knew why, because people, a lot of people that know me, they know now. Because at the time, I didn't tell a lot of people because I didn't want them to
be all
me.
on your neck.
Yeah. So.
No, I get it. Like, I get it. This is a perfect time to segue into you wanting to get Whitney Houston star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Make your plea to the fans to galvanize, okay?
You guys, come on now. It's been 12 years. And I'm looking and I see this, I'm not, no offense toward Hispanic people, but this Hispanic girl that doesn't even speak English just got a star. Mm-hmm. And that really did it to me. I'm like, wait, Whitney Houston doesn't have a star. And so my plea to everyone is that I'm trying to get maybe signatures or something to where we all could come together and insist, simply because I've spoken with the Chamber of Commerce lady, and she was like, look, twice while she was alive, we tried to do it, but her schedule wouldn't permit it. She was always doing this. Mm-hmm. And so I'm thinking, okay. And then she said, and then after she passed, we tried to contact her family several times to do it, and no one's called her back. Wow. Called them back. And I'm like, what? And then it cost $75,000 one-time fee. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the family has her money for that. And but I don't know why they haven't called back. And so I'm like, we can raise it. Yeah. Fans, let's do this, and then I don't know, we need to get someone in the family to approve it. And I'm sure once they see the funds is there for it, maybe then they'll do it. Because they don't want to come out their pocket or her pocket.
But you know what? Because like you can why don't you just do a GoFundMe and then maybe Babyface can come in the back end and just bam $75K.
I mean, I'm sure once someone does that, they will do that.
Listen, but I thought that someone was gonna be you.
No, what I'm saying. You guys see her. I cannot wait to meet you in person. But
give Missy Elliott and all these people who got so much money and give them an opportunity to donate and be a part of the Star for Whitney Houston. Yeah. And the fans, let them donate $1 and get them the thing that says I was what you say you made. I'm a Whitney Houston. I helped Whitney Houston get a star.
No, that's I made little buttons for everyone because I figured you donate, then I'm gonna send you a pin.
Right. Where the button at? Where the button at, Mimi?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm glad it makes you feel less alone. See, Nelius. Aw. We all love Whitney. And I'm so happy that we're able to come together and share that love with each other. Look at that.
Can you guys see it?
Read it for us.
It says, I helped Whitney Houston star. Wait, I put Whitney Houston star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame, and then it has her a lot of her different pictures. And I just figure, people will have something to, be like, I did this, I got this for her.
So
And then
listen,
I
what's
also
that?
do
Tumblr?
these.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has a Bluetooth speaker
What?
under. You can hear and you can play all her music. Um, and I have this Bobby Christina and her, and then the
Nice.
little family,
Aww.
and then here,
Come on, musical Tumblr.
musical Tumblr. So I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I mean, I know I have to start it
Yeah.
soon. I want to start it.
Listen. Give me something to promote.
Okay.
Right?
Because
And
we need it.
I'll just, you can use my platform. I'll post it. And that'll give fans the opportunity to donate $1 and Babyface
Yep.
the opportunity to donate $15K. Stevie Wonder drop $50K. CeCe Winans drop $1K because collectively we are all fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
She
Like,
deserves it.
and
But
then you hear
tell them about because there's a huge, there's out there in the ether that Whitney didn't want to star because she didn't
people.
want to be walked on. So tell us your solution for that.
My solution to that is Muhammad Ali didn't want people walking all over him. So his is up on a wall. We could put Whitney up on the wall as well
Mm-hmm.
because then it's there. Like, it's a
Look,
shame that
look, one of my Patreon members and people in the steam room, Nippy Cousins, Kel said, please count me in to get this done.
wonderful. We need it done. And okay, I don't know if this is the place to say this
I'm
because I
all
know
in.
her.
I'll donate. Yeah, go ahead.
Because I know her. However, we need to get her case reopened.
Mm. Go further.
Needs
Why?
to be reopened because I've been to the hotel. I've done work there at that hotel. There's cameras absolutely everywhere.
Mm.
Where's the footage? Where's the surveillance camera of the hotel where her room is when whoever went in there and did that? They keep saying she fell. No, she did not.
Mm.
No. How you gonna get bruised on your back?
Mm-hmm.
Knuckles bruised,
Mm.
broken leg,
Mm.
busted lip, not
Mm.
on the head. I can just go on, but my spirit is really not, like I said, I was up to 3 a.m. because I was watching you. However, I'm up anyways a lot because I can't sleep.
Mm-hmm. Listen, C says, don't get me started because I believe it was a setup for sure. Don't get me started. I
Oh
told you.
gosh.
I told you.
We got to
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah.
That's the problem. No one seems to want to get started. Like the family itself, why didn't they like, hey, we need to see the footage? What made me think about like I said, I love Whitney. I know her, all of this. However, I was coasting like everyone else. But the minute I saw that tape of Cassie at the hotel with Diddy running down the hallway and
Mm-hmm.
grabbed that child and kicked her and things he did to her, it was like, oh my God, like that's footage. Where's Whitney's? Like not inside the hotel, but the people that went in, it wasn't, I just can't believe how it's just sitting 12 years.
Mm.
And she's haunting me
Mm.
to get something done. And I'm like,
Well,
Whitney,
let's start with the star first because that's
yes,
positive.
yes,
That could be here
yes.
forever. Yeah. See, me too. Nippy was murdered. It's also sad. I told you there were a whole bunch of people who feel what you feel.
They said Diddy looked crazy. You
I
know what I
know.
told you.
I know. Yeah. I
And
know.
I was like, I hope this woman don't think I'm crazy
No,
because,
no. I don't think that you're crazy. It's just that last year I connected with a bunch of people who love Whitney too,
mhm,
and we went down these rabbit holes so much that I put it on Patreon because it was just a lot.
yeah,
Um, and my platform is built off of the love because we all know
love.
Whitney had struggles. So I don't, even though what you're saying is real, even though what you're saying has validity and truth and all of that, the fact that I don't know what to do to change it, my focus has always just been on
The
how can
love.
I lift the love because Whitney was full of love, and so
Yes.
that's why I am like you know, I am. So
Positive.
it's not a dismissal of you or what you're
Oh
saying.
no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
yeah,
I just, I don't tell very many people, but now I'm sure a lot of people know now. But
yeah,
yeah, it's really sad, and the person if you met her, or even through her music, she deserves that star. She deserves justice.
yeah.
So does
But
Michael Jackson. But
I promise you, you put that GoFundMe up, Whitney gonna make it go up. Okay,
oh yeah, oh yeah,
okay.
and I'm going to Jersey mid-February to finish getting my teeth done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely going to go visit her and Chrissy
Yeah.
for the first time. But
And
yeah,
look on my Patreon, the Whitney's birthday from last year.
yeah,
It has all the videos from when we did that.
I saw
Oh, okay, okay.
the purple shirt. I saw, girl. I told you it's so good. I was
Oh,
watching her. I was like, wow, she ought to make this out of like a little small movie or film or
yeah.
something like.
Yeah, I'm just so tired. I do know how to edit, so maybe I will eventually. Because I got the footage. But yeah,
You
I'm so
got the
happy
footage.
you have dug into the Patreon.
Yes, I've never been on before.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter got me on. I'm sitting here watching you talk to the people, and I'm waiting for you to add me on. And my daughter comes here, and she's like, "You're not even on." I was like, "I am." She said, "No, you're not." And so,
I'm glad you found the
me
platform.
too, me too, because I was gonna be really like, wait.
Listen. I'm gonna let you go. But if you want to say the same story, the same thing, when I go on live on YouTube and Facebook later at 4, I'll be on there from probably 4 to 6, and then I'll be on TikTok from 8 until. So pick your thing, or you can come to both, come to none,
No,
come to
I'll
one.
come.
Yeah,
I'm there
I'm
for
just saying.
Whitney. I'm here for Whitney. I'm
Listen,
here.
I'm just saying that because you want to get that whole star thing, and the more times you say it, the more people hear it, and So click her thing and follow her. But she gonna get some stuff out there. Whitney gonna work with her.
She was like, "If you girl," and I just was like, you know. And then hearing that psychic lady last night, I was like, oh, Whitney better not show herself to me.
Whitney said,
No.
"Don't tell me what to do. I show up. God dang it. Okay, you don't tell.
People I can't
You
read what they're
don't
saying, but
tell. You don't tell him. You don't tell Whitney what to do. All
no.
right. So okay, I don't know how to drop you down. You have to push an X or whatever, but that StreamYard link that's in my Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you click to go live over there.
Okay.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
All
So
right.
all right. Thank you
Peace.
so much. You
Thank
figured it
you.
out. You figured it out.
I think I did.
You did. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. How do I get off?
I don't know. You have to figure it out because I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Okay.
You figure it out. Okay. Thank you. All right. There's one more. Who is this? Robert, we talked to you already, Robert. We can't do no Tuesdays. Listen, there's one last person that I see that was on earlier that didn't get to come on. Mr. Cal, what is your name? I think you requested earlier and I didn't get it. So request again. What's your name? Mr. Cali Cal, did you try to go live with me earlier? Mr. Cali Cal? I just waved at you. If you did and you didn't, you can request now. All right. If not, y'all, yeah, a case needs to be reopened about. That's what she was talking about. So follow her. Follow her. Okay, here we go. Calvin M. Gonna see if that goes. I think this is gonna be my last interview. I mean, not interview, but Hey, what's
What's
up?
up, Quincy? What's up, girl? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so good. I'm literally walking. I'm so nervous right now, being all live.
Do
But
not be
yes,
nervous.
I don't do this, but I have so much love for you as one of Whitney's biggest fans, and I am such a huge fan of literally one of my favorite lines is the greatest love is inside me. That was one of my favorite lines. Right, right,
Look, where the album at? They're going to album.
right. Literally. I tried to request earlier when I was, but I just want to say, I just want to give you your flowers for everything that you've done for Whitney. To say happy birthday to Whitney. I love her so much. And I know there's been such a void in the world since she's been gone, but like literally, thank you for going live and giving me an opportunity just to vocally say happy birthday, Whitney.
Birthday Whitney. What's your favorite
Yeah.
Whitney era?
Oh, yes. I want to say I'm your baby tonight.
Ooh.
It's the sass for me. It's the B cuts for me. And I don't know if you know the B cuts after we make love and dancing on
Yes.
smooth edge and
Lost in the afterglow.
yeah. Like
Listen,
low key.
you talking to a real one.
That right.
I don't just wear t-shirts. Okay?
You a real one out
I'm a
here.
real one out here.
Yes, absolutely. What's your favorite Whitney era?
Probably My Love Is Your Love because that's where I met her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But if I didn't meet her during that era, it would be the 1985 album because I just got to go back to when I fell in love with the music.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you remember that moment of the very first song that you heard her sing? Do you remember that song in that moment?
I told her. See, y'all think I be lying. I told her. I said I was at my grandma's house. Okay. It was snow in because grandma got the basic of the basic of the basic cable.
Yeah.
And she came in and I was like this. Whoosh, who is that?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
So it was great.
Yes.
Love of All. It was You Give Good Love, and it was How Will I Know. Those were the three. I don't know which order I heard them in, but those were the three songs at my grandma's house where I was like, I don't know what just happened, but I love her.
Wow. So what I've always carried with me. So I am August 11th. Whitney is August 9th. So I'm 2 days out. I have a lot of connection with her, being that I'm 2 days apart from her. I'm also exactly 20 years younger than her. So I was like, wow. And when she passed, I was like, anyway, like I was like, wow, that's my friend, and that's my Leo friend. I get her. I not only did she get me through my roughest time, like every single moment that I could attribute to like emotion, like my first heartbreak. She got me through my first summer, like you know what I mean, like moving to New York, and she got me through so many things, and I'm like, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's something. There's nobody like her. There will never be another person like her. Yeah.
Never.
So
Aren't we so blessed that we got to experience her in our lifetime?
absolutely, literally, so blessed. You were so blessed because I had another question that I wanted to ask you. Like you were so. I just think about that moment, and I love when you share about how you got invited. I was even just caught the other day. You're sharing about she called you. You missed the Whitney call. I guess sister heard it. I got that one. Right. But I have a question for you. In your time that you spent with her, like what was it like to be? I know she is and was a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? As far as like just be normal. But did she like listen to any music or did you see like a moment at that time when you met her in '99? Did she have like ooh, I really like this song? Or she's like, did you catch her like listening to other people at that time? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? if you're talking about just in general, like, you know, there's a bunch of people that Whitney like loved and listened to. Well, not a
Yeah.
bunch of people, but there's a handful of. Sorry, Whitney, because she'd be like, "Ain't no bunches."
Right. Ain't no bunch.
Whitney,
A
like,
few.
it's a few.
Yeah. She said a few stolen moments.
Listen, and you should know, Mr. Leo, all that Leo energy. You know, she kept it very real. Okay. But all
Right.
of first of all, every encounter that I had with her, even though it might not have looked like it, I was super starstruck. And also,
Mm,
every encounter that I had with her, they were moments. Like they were
wow.
literally the song "Give Me One Moment in Time."
Yeah.
They were all moments. They weren't.
Wow.
It wasn't. We didn't go to France together. You know,
Wow.
we didn't talk.
Yeah.
We didn't like. She called me. She left a number for me to call her back, but I was too scared to. And when I called back, they was like, "You can call back anytime. She loves you." Did I?
Wow.
Too scary. Too scary. I was too scary.
Wow.
And look, if I would have not been so starstruck and scary, I would have had way more moments to share. That's how open Whitney was.
Mm,
That's how welcoming she was.
wow.
Yeah.
Quincy, you have that. That is so amazing that there's a lot of people who have met her and who, you know what I'm saying? But you have that when that moment where you said, my friend, like not a lot of people, I've written on one of your posts and say not that not a lot of people can say that, like friend. You know what I'm saying? That
But you
is
know
so
what?
special that you have that.
Well, you know what? Like, I didn't look at that as special. What I was looking at is how much, and it took me a long time to believe it was real because Whitney was so kind, and I just thought she was being nice to me. But
Yeah.
I know that goes all against the Leo isms. I know,
Yeah.
but look, that was my insecurity, not hers.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very insecure because she's Whitney Houston and she meets a million fans. So what? But
Yeah.
the reason I said friend was not so much because I'm like she my friend. It's because
Yeah.
I hated the word fanatic, and I was on a
Mm.
show called MTV Fanatic.
Fanatic. Yeah.
Whitney talking about they talking about you like Robert De Niro. We all know Robert De Niro stalked the hell out of her. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to be remembered from a different name because if I ever saw her again, I know she would be like, "Oh, the fanatic," and I didn't want that. I wanted to be, "Oh, either my name or friend."
Protect. I don't. Everybody who's in this room, please protect Quincy at all costs because she's a gem to the Whitney Houston community. Quincy, I
So
love you. I'm so glad I got to talk to you because I have wanted to be. I love you. Are you in Jersey?
no, but I went there last year, and if I would have known that you was in New York, I came to New York too.
I saw that. I saw that. So next time, I would love to exchange information because, like, low key, because lucky you've been my friend in my head all these
Yes,
years.
yes. Look,
So I
DM
would
me,
love
child.
to meet you. I got you.
Yes,
Yes,
DM
I
me.
love you so much. Yes.
Cause Brooklyn is my fake hometown. If you didn't know, it's my fake
Okay.
hometown.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, this
Thank
has
you.
been a
Like,
joy. I
yeah.
like swimming in the love of Whitney is
Mm.
beautiful.
Swimming in the love of Whitney. I know that's right. Can I ask you one more question? What is your
Yeah,
favorite? So, even in the categories, what's your favorite live Whitney song?
live Whitney song or live Whitney performance.
Oh, live. Oh, yes. You better correct me. Live Whitney performance.
Cause
Because
come
there's a
on.
difference. There's a
Thank you.
difference. Yeah.
And for me, because you know it's so many that we can do. But
Yeah.
for me, the my favorite live performance is the medley that she did on the American Music Awards. Because
Uh,
she sang three songs. She sang them back to back to back. Do you
yeah, yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. I love that they put that in. I want to dance with somebody. I during the pandemic. I got to go live. Because they were doing all those verses and things, and so there was another Whitney fan. Her name is Asia. I got to go live with her on Whitney's birthday, and we kind of did like a we call it Whitney celebration or Nippy. I forgot what it was, but it was Nippy something. And who got to go live with me was Ulysses. And you know
Not
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Yes.
Tag, da,
Yeah.
da, da, da.
Thank you for holding down the fort. Right.
Look, you know
Do
we
you
singers.
know?
We can finish each other's sentences.
Right. I don't know if y'all know, but also just because I love all my niggas, but Ulysses have his birthday. He shares a birthday with Whitney,
Same
and
day.
so same day.
Happy
And
birthday,
so
Ulysses.
I know I texted him earlier. I hope he's having the best birthday ever today. But one of my that also is my favorite performance. One of my favorite things that he said about that performance was she walked off stage and she said, "Yeah, I did that." And I said, "Wow!" To like know what that performance meant to her, because
She said that? That's what he said she said?
yes, yes, that's what his story of that was his story that he shared on my live about that performance is she that was that to me why they put that in the movie. And also, I think how it vibrates, because she's never spoken about that performance ever live in an interview. But I love that that was one of her proudest performances, and then they put that into the movie. You know that she was really proud of that performance, and absolutely like there used to be or there is WhitneyFan.com. There used to be a community or the website. I used to be in high school. Like every
I
time she
remember
would
that.
be,
I remember that.
yeah,
I
I
remember
was a
that
part of
site.
that. Yeah, I was a part of that, and that was when it was bootleg, girl. That was when I used to like we'd be still. That was before YouTube. We used to, and so I would low key be in class and sneaking and watching that performance, and I loved it so much. And
Wow.
it has become iconic
It
over the
is.
years.
The only thing I wish in the movie, even though, the actress was the actress, I wish in the movie, because that was the last scene, I wish they
Yeah,
would have dissolved it into the real Whitney.
same. I may get a little pushback on this, but I've seen a couple of pages that are doing these like AI Whitneys, and I'm not because again she said there will never be another me. So computerized,
Yeah.
digitized, like literally. I think Naomi did a fantastic job in getting as close to capturing the essence, but there's nothing like the power of actual Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
She like there's nothing like her, and I wish there was some kind of like because they did that in What's Love Got to Do with It. But anyway, we got what we got. Hopefully, in the
Listen. Whitney
future.
is too iconic for that to be all. We just gonna have to wait.
Yeah, yeah. You're right.
We
You're
just gonna,
right.
we
You're
just gonna,
right.
we might be old and gray, but we just, but her legacy and who she is going to be here long after all of us are gone. So
Yeah,
they will get it right. Hopefully, we'll just get to see it. If not, they will get it right eventually.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
because and I'm not talking about the estate. I'm not talking about Clive Davis. I'm talking about the universe, God, Whitney, the
Mm,
spirit, stuff will come together and it will be right. We just don't know when that's going to be.
I love that. And that is real because, I've always held to with people who know me. I've always said, excuse me, I'm in like real New York. I'm trying
I
to
know.
walk
I'm like,
through.
look, listen. I walk in the park and lip sync to Whitney, so I'm like, look at him. He's doing it. He got a whole
Yeah, I was
outfit.
like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
I
I don't
love
do
it.
this normally, but
I
for
love it.
Whitney, I will. So what I was saying was that I don't. There's been some tributes that has been pretty close, to giving her justice. I'll say like the Yolanda Adams, pretty, that was pretty, she went there and there's been a few things, very few things that people have done for Whitney that I'm like, oh wow, that really hit in the ballpark of really giving Whitney the flowers of what she really deserves. But I don't think hopefully in our lifetime, we get like a full something that will give her the homage that she deserves.
She's gonna
Oh, yeah.
listen. I think it's so difficult because she's still beating people, and she's been gone for 12 years.
Ooh, yeah,
She's still the standard. You get what I'm saying? So they like,
yeah,
what? I mean, what can I do for Whitney? Like, I've been looking for all kind of tributes and stuff on a
yeah.
top level, but it's like people don't even want to hear you sing, because
Mm,
they compared
mm,
it to her, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
So
and
she's
oh,
still the best, and she's been gone for 12 years.
yeah. And that's wild. Even I saw something the other day. They did a Diet Coke comparison of Celine and Whitney's Diet Coke from the '80s. And Celine is the that's the I do say that's the Trinity, but I say in the center of that Trinity at the top tier, you know who it is. And I said, wow, there's nothing like Whitney Houston, and literally just basically when she opened her mouth,
Yeah,
she that's God.
yeah.
That's God. No, nothing like it.
And I
Nothing
love
like
that you
it.
said that, because what she said on Oprah, remember, she said, what do you like to hear people say about you? Oh, that girl
Yeah,
can sing. She can sing.
that girl can say. That girl
So
can say.
thank you for
Yeah,
blessing us with that voice,
yeah.
and thank
Yes,
you for
yes,
connecting. Any
yes.
last words for us, Whitney, your
Mm,
fanhood, your walk in the park on a
yeah.
Friday, August 9th, your
Right, right,
2 days
right.
before your own birthday? Come on,
Ah,
leave us with
yes.
some words, sir.
Yes, sure. Well, first of all, I will leave with just thank you again. You are such a valuable gem to this community.
Oh,
And to really, you are putting so many people, you are either introducing people to, and you are reminding a lot of people of the gift of what she was and is to the world. So
is. Thank you for the
is to the
present
world.
tense. Thank you
Yes.
for the present tense.
Yeah, and it's going to continue to reverberate out. But just thank you, Quincy. Thank you for everything. And I'm going to shoot you a DM. And just I'm going to say really happy birthday. We love you, bro. I miss you so much, friend. I had been bumping. It's funny, like Leo season's been hitting. This Leo season, I was like $1 million bills been
Come
hitting.
on. Come on.
It's been a little, put a little
Come
pep in the
on.
step,
Come on. Come on.
yeah,
Your shoulders
So, but
moving. Your
right,
shoulders moving.
a little shoulder, yeah, yes. You know how she used to do it. So,
Yes. Yeah,
right, right.
she had a little loose shoulders for us.
Yes, yes. Hey, there she is, Whitney's love. That's my homie. But um, we love you, Whitney. We love you so much, and I just thank you for going live to do this
Yeah.
for her. Yikes! I really love you so much. There's a profound love that will forever roll out. We will always love you, Whitney.
Oh, love it. Thank you so much. Like, tell everybody your name again and where you
Uh,
from, because you walking around, and where you walking at.
yeah, yeah, I know. Walking to meet one of my homegirls right now, who is also a big Whitney fan. But my name is Calvin. My Instagram is Mr. Cali Cal, and I am originally from South Carolina, but I live in New York. And we love you, Whitney. That's all I got.
Yes. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you for coming back. You circled back around. You
Oh,
circled back
thank you.
around. So thank
This
you. So
made
I
me
was
you
able
see
to
how wet I am from being nervous.
listen, listen. I didn't detect a nerve in sight. Okay, that Leo came
Yeah.
out. Rawr. Come on.
What did Whitney say? And she said, "Well, Whitney, I Quincy, I love you. You my kind of spirit. Yeah, you're my kind of spirit."
Well, now
Man,
you
man,
know.
yes,
Listen, now you know that was really me, because I was
yes,
loud and crazy. All right.
yes. My kind of spirit. My kind of spirit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're my last Instagram live of the day because in about less than an hour I'll be going on Facebook. So thank you for being such a great interview. Thank you for coming back around and sharing your love with me. And
Thank
listen,
you.
Calvin, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you so
it's
much.
coming up
Thank you.
2 days, August 11th. Come on.
All right.
Leo
Thank you, bro.
season.
Leo season. Leo season. And we'll talk soon. I'm so
All
serious.
right,
We'll talk soon.
yes. Tell Brooklyn I
All right.
said, hey, what's up?
Will do. I got you. I'm going
All
to go out
right.
there soon.
Okay, see you
Bye,
later.
darling.
Drop down because
Bye.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay, I got you.
All right, thank you. All right, you guys. Listen, even though Instagram kept messing up, that would not deter all of the Nippy cousins from coming up, coming back, and giving their love to the universe for Whitney. I'm going to be on Facebook and YouTube at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to end this live right now. So if you didn't get a chance to talk here, you're more than welcome to come over to Facebook. I'll be there from probably like 4 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 6. And then if you're on TikTok, I'll be on TikTok at 8 doing the same thing. So if you did get a chance to speak and you wanted to, come to my other platforms and show Whitney some love. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Everybody who got a chance to come up, thank you for giving your love. Thank you for taking the time out to love on Whitney today. God bless you, Quencie. Thanks for everything. Hey, it is an honor to honor Whitney. I'm not just honoring Whitney because she's a great singer, which she is, the best, the GOAT. I'm honoring her because like she was a really great person. Like, I wouldn't be doing all this for just anybody, no matter how good they sang. Whitney was a wonderful human being, and I'm honored to be able to, love on her and love on her with other people who love her because Whitney Houston, she deserves all this good love, she just does. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. All the comments. Sorry I didn't get to you because y'all saw me doing this one-on-one interviews with everybody. So thank you so much. Yeah, C says, yeah, she taught me how to sing, but she most definitely was a good person. Yeah, yes. Quincy for president. No, Kamala for president. Kamala Harris. Okay. No Patreon tonight. Yeah, no, I'll be on when I go on YouTube and Facebook, it'll also pop up on Patreon. So I'll be on there. Yeah. But I'm going to end the night on TikTok. All right. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you, Instagram, for finally working. This is my third Instagram live of today because Instagram wasn't working. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Thank you for all the love that you have for Whitney Houston. Thank you for supporting the page. Y'all check out my Patreon. I don't really promote it a whole bunch over here, but it has a wealth of interviews and stuff about Whitney. My documentary is free. You just got to sign up with your email. It's free to watch. But all the stuff behind the $5 paywall, like it's golden. It's all love for Whitney and me interviewing different people. So I hope you guys will check it out. Have a great day. Blast Whitney Houston. Oh, president of the fan club. Okay. Because I'm like, president? Whitney Houston said that too. And I was like, girl, I thought she was joking. I don't follow you on TikTok. We got to fix that. Yeah, on TikTok, I'm at Studio Q TV. Okay. You guys know that's my brand, Studio Q, where I interview people. So yeah, happy birthday, Whitney, from, what is it? Mac Duzum. Yes. Can I show Whitney some love, please? Yes, but you're going to have to do it on the other platform. I'm going to be on Facebook and TikTok later. So at 4 o'clock in 45 minutes, I'm going to be on Facebook. I got to take a little break, y'all. Got to take a little break. I've been live since noon. So I'll be back. It'll be a little bit different kind of show. I have a different Whitney t-shirt on and, we'll show Whitney love over there. All right. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting. And thank you so much for loving Whitney Houston. She deserves it. Happy birthday.